Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video we're going to talk about, does having a third-party case and a workers' comp case together, does it hurt your workers' comp case? Does it mean your workers' comp case is going to be bad, or you're going to end up with a bad outcome? So what am I talking about? So in certain circumstances, if you've watched my other videos you already know this, but in certain circumstances, when you get hurt at work, there's another person also responsible, right? We see this a lot in construction accident cases, but we also see it with truck drivers, bus drivers, delivery drivers, stuff like that. And so here's the scenario. Let's say you're driving and you're on the clock and somebody runs into you. We also see it with traveling nurses. You're driving on the clock, or you're a nurse, you're going to an appointment, or you're a construction worker on the job site for your company, but safety is somebody else's responsibility, or additionally, they screw something up and you get hurt, or you're driving and some other person runs into you who isn't an employee of your company. Well, now you got hurt on the clock in the course and scope of employment, so that means you have a workers' comp case, but some other person caused or contributed to your injury. So in that one accident, you actually have two claims. You got a workers' comp claim and you have a third-party regular car accident or negligence claim. And so the viewer's question essentially was, if I do that third-party case, how does it affect my workers' comp case? Does it screw the workers' comp case up? So here is the nutshell on that. The short answer is no. It is usually a very, very, very good thing to have a workers' comp and a third party in one accident, and I'll tell you why. The benefits you get in workers' comp, you're supposed to get as you're hurt. But in a third party case, you wait for a lump sum of money, right? So you have this one accident and two injury claims, workers' comp and third party, and while you're hurt and going to the doctor and you're off work, workers' comp benefits pay your doctor so you can go to the doctor and get better as quick as fast as possible. And if you're off work, they're supposed to be paying you 2/3 of your salary as long as you have a doctor's note and you're off work for an injury related to the accident, right? So you get all these benefits when you need them, while you're off work, every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, whenever you normally get paid, you're getting that check. Your doctors are getting paid, so they're eager to get you in and get you treated, stuff like that, right? Now, the other thing you need to know is usually the lump sum of money you get in a third-party case for a substantial injury is much higher than you in a third-party case than in workers' comp. So you really get the best of both worlds. You get paid while you need it during the workers' comp, but then at the end of the cases, the third-party case pays you way more money. So the Reader's Digest version, the summary of this is, you get the best of both worlds. You're getting paid while you need the benefits, while you're recovering, and then at the end, you end up with more money in your pocket. Now, there are a couple of wrinkles to a situation where you have one crash and two claims, right? One wrinkle is that, as in all workers' comp cases, just because you're supposed to get benefits doesn't mean they pay them voluntarily. The other is third-party cases take longer to fight, longer to settle, there's more work, there's more risk, right? Because ultimately, most defense lawyers in a third-party case file a jury demand, so the case goes in front of a jury. So, something to think about, right? Anyway, Reader's Digest, boy, I'm saying Reader's Digest about 1,000 times. I don't even think, so Reader's Digest used to be this little magazine, and it would summarize books, and it would have articles and stuff like that in it. I don't even know if it exists anymore. But when you say Reader's Digest, it just means in summary. In other words, I'm going to take something that's really long and shorten it down. But with as much as I talk, I'm not sure I shorten it very much for you. Anyway, I try to keep it tight. My point is with this is it's almost always a good idea to do both. Now, usually when people call me with this question, they have a dollar contract situation, okay? So what'll happen is the injured person thinks, okay, the standard 3 things I get in workers' comp is 2/3 of my salary while I'm off work, my doctors get paid, and I get a lump sum of money at the end of my comp case, and then I should get a lump sum of money at the end of my third-party case, right? Well, dollar contracts, what that means is your attorney is negotiating for a big settlement on the third party, and the benefits that have been paid in the workers' comp case are already substantial. So they paid a lot of wage loss, a lot of medical bills, and the workers' comp in the state of Illinois, it varies state by state, but in the state of Illinois, workers' comp has a lien on your third party case to get paid back 75% of what they paid. So what a dollar contract is they say we workers' comp are not going to give you a lump sum of money because we know you're going to get a bunch of money from the third party case. We're going to waive our right to get paid back our 75% of the wage loss, 75% of the doctor bills. We're going to write that off, but you got to settle your case for $1 because you're going to go get all that money from the third party case. So it sounds weird, it sounds suspicious. I do it all the time. Now, sometimes I don't do it because it's a case-by-case situation, and that's one of the things that a lawyer can do for you. I've never heard of a layperson negotiating a dollar contract under good circumstances, but lawyers who know what they're doing do it all the time because it's a good deal for comp, it's a great deal for the injured person. So, but again, it's case-by-case. They will sometimes recommend that or suggest that, and you can only do it if you have a very strong third-party case or you have a good offer on the third-party case. You can't just settle it all willy-nilly just assuming that it's gonna be the right thing to do every time. That's the advantage of what a lawyer can do for you. So the short answer is it's almost always a better deal for you, and it's not going to hurt your workers' comp case. Like it might mean that you don't get a lump sum of money at the end of the workers' comp case, but it also means you got all your medical and all your lost wages paid, and they're not going to come back and ask for any payment out of your third-party case. So it's usually a pretty good deal for the injured worker. So anyway, I hope that helps answer your case. If you or anyone you know has been injured and needs help from an attorney, I offer free consultations anytime, night or day, and it's always 100% free. You can reach me at 312-500-4500. That's 312-500-4500. Call anytime, night or day. Sometimes you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, though. What if there was a place you could go where you would get solid answers without talking to a lawyer based on the particular circumstances of your case? And what if you could get that information for free and in 10 seconds? Between 10 or 20 seconds, you get answers based on your case information. Well, I got you covered. I built 2 really cool tools. They're completely free to use on my website. You can use them as many times as you want. You can share them with other people. One is called the Case Cash Calculator. It tells you what your case might be worth. The other one is the Good Case Calculator. It tells you whether your case is good or might be good, or whether it might have some real challenges and problems. Cool thing is, free to use on the website. Takes you 15 seconds, 10, 15, 20 seconds at the most to get the answers you need, and you get amazing answers. Real quick and easy to use. So I'll leave the link in the description so you can check them out. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon. That tells YouTube that you enjoy the content, and it shares the video to more people. And the goal of these videos is to help injured people so they know how all this works. Because I've noticed in my career, most lawyers do not explain this stuff to their clients, and as they say, knowledge is power. I don't blame the lawyers. It's never been more busy and more difficult to be a personal injury lawyer. It's very, very competitive, and insurance companies are stingy as hell. As the economy gets bad, they get stingier and stingier. So anyway, last thing, if you enjoy the information I provide and the tools I provide, and I've got a book that I offer on my website, and a DVD and a CD, and hundreds of videos on YouTube. And if you've ever talked to me or gotten a consultation from me, you'll know that what you see on YouTube is what you get on the telephone or face-to-face. If you enjoy it and you appreciate me, if you could do me a favor, it would really help me out. Give me a 5-star review on Google. I'm going to leave a link in the description. All you do is go there, you click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit. Literally take you 5-10 seconds. Invaluable favor to me, and I'd really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching. And once again, if there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to call 312-500-4500. And I hope you and the family are doing well. And you should be in work pretty soon here, so I'm going to sign off. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.